Welcome. Um, it's not like this is not an ASMR video. This is just a little rant slash fan video. So recently, I've been experiencing like intense like flashbacks, like trauma. It's like a trauma thing. I don't know, but I would say that I'm a person that avoid confrontation as much as possible. Yeah, I would say that. So yeah, I'm just gonna rant about things from my past and how it's how I feel about it. Like, and I feel like it's kind of like I wouldn't say it's intense though. I want to say this. Fermentation, like when they put the grapes and it's kind of fermented. It's kind of like fermenting. It's like a fermenting thing. Like it takes like 2 years, 3 years. Yeah, it's kind of like that. And yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it like recently. I can't really sleep. My sleep's kind of disturbed, I guess. So I was watching a tarot reading, and like tarot reading mentioned something about like, oh, like you know, if this person like you, if this person like you or they love you, they will never use your past against you, which is something that you cannot control. Like I think people are like, maybe it's true. Maybe he didn't love me at all. Like maybe it was like a maybe I idealized him too much. That I didn't even know that he didn't like me. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I would say like I idolized him a little bit too much. Yeah, I was too considerate. Yeah, but the whole thing is how I said it. He kind of just we started out as like cool and stuff, like introducing each other, like yeah, our like background to each other and stuff like that. I thought that was nice. But yeah, like he started like things get weird in the middle of it, and like yeah, I was like, oh, I don't want to do this, but he's like, oh, yeah, you should do this. Okay, by the way, this is all on my mind, by the way, not in real life. I should get over it right now, but it's kind of like it keeps on the back of my mind. I don't know why. Maybe this is a karmic lesson or something. I don't know. But yeah, I keep thinking about it, and he would. I want to call him. Like I want to call him throughout the day, but he say I'm busy. Like please don't call me and stuff like that. And yeah, and stuff like that. It's like, oh, can you call me back then? And he never said anything. And he left me pretty much like for one day. And I really give him the benefit of the doubt. Like I really told him, like I really give him like like space and time like for like one day. I didn't want to like bother him because he says busy. I didn't take it as a red flag. I just take it as like consideration, I guess. Yeah. And another thing that triggered me is like my high school. Like it's a trauma. Like it's kind of like a trauma. It's like a thing. It's like a trauma for my high school stuff, I guess. Because I was bullied. I don't think I was neg. Like negging. Like guys, they neg girls on purpose just to lower the girls' self-esteem and make the girls like want their validation. I don't think it was nagging because the person wouldn't stop after like they say something offensive or like they like verbally abuse you or like verbally disrespect you. After that they will like stop, but they kept on taunting me for like I think 1 year plus until I told the teacher like, oh, I'm kind of like suicidal and shit, like please ask this person to stop. Then they stop. But kind of follow me it kind of followed me for a while that my reputation's being ruined, and I'm like this. I'm just like this at school. Just just like yeah, I'm not talking to people and stuff, and yeah, like my bullies would spread rumors and they call me names. Yeah, like disgusting names that they will call like boys. Like if they want to dog boys, they want to dog each other out. Like if guys want to dog each other out, they'll call each other those kind of names. But they'll call on me instead because I didn't want their validation, and they find it like unnatural. Yeah, I was just thinking about that, and yeah, and okay, how this correlates to this next story that I'm about to tell you is it doesn't make sense to you, but it clicks to me. So like when I was 17, this I didn't necessarily date this dude, but this dude just out of nowhere told me that sorry, not him, told me that he liked me and he wants me to go to prom with him, and I was like, I didn't know you at all. Like we just go to the same club, not club, but those school clubs where like you have like English club, like drama club, some other clubs and stuff, yada yada. Those kind of clubs for educational purposes. Yes, those kind of clubs. Yeah, and he told me that he liked me, and I was asking like, oh, what do you like about me? He's like, I'm cute. I'm just like, okay. And but I didn't I didn't know if I actually like him, I'm just like, yeah, whatever, like I'm just gonna take it as sign this dude wants me to like go to prom with him, that's it. Yeah, I'm just like I kept a distance from him cause his friend group, I didn't know, okay, this thing, I didn't know that his friend group was actually like he was friends with the people that used to bully me in school. Yeah, yeah. So I was kind of hesitant about it. I don't know if like, is it like a how to say, how I put this, is it like a we break this girl down and then we build her up again and then we break her down again to the rock bottom. Like I don't know if that's the thing or not. Yeah, but I didn't go. Yeah, I did went to prom with him, but I kind of doubt him a little bit, I guess. Yeah, because we didn't actually date. I was almost going, almost, uh, I almost went out, I almost go out, I almost like went on a date with him, like a cinema date or something, like almost hang out with him at a cinema, but actually I didn't, because I don't know what his intentions were. This is way before he asked me, like, a few months before he asked me out on a date. No, not a date. Like, not ask me out, ask me to the prom. And I was like, yeah, I mean, ask my mom. My mom's like, nah. Yeah, and then, yeah, so on the prom night itself, like, after the last performance, like by my group, not my group, by my classmates, I think there was there was a dance session, and uh yeah, there was a dance session, like some of us, like the prom kings and prom queens that got chosen, or the best dress, and yeah, and those people, like, they get asked on stage to perform, not perform or not perform or to dance. And there was another couple that was not us, but he was a singer, and he wanted to go on stage with his girl, but he wanted me to go as well the guy that was asking me to the prom, but I didn't go. I didn't go on stage. You know why? Because when I was just thinking and stuff, and I was like, oh, those voices of those like, their criticism, their like opinions about me and such. Like in school, they call me like all the names in the book just kind of echo in my brain, and I was like, like, yeah, I'm not going on stage with this dude because if I did, that means that I want his validation, and you know, I'm a loser if I do that. Like, imagine if you go on stage and just dance, dance with your enemy, like someone that make fun of you for years, and then like, yeah, you're associating yourself with someone that make fun of you, someone or people, a group that make fun of you for years, and then like now you're just like up there. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not fucking with this. And I just turned my ass back and left, and I went back to my seat. Here's what I did. I don't know if it was a scheme. I don't know if he actually liked me or he just said that he liked me just because he wants me to go to prom with him. At that time I should have told him that I should have shut out tell him that, oh, you can just say that you want me to go to prom. You don't have to say that you like me. Like, I don't understand why you have to say that you like me. Especially if, okay, there was another incident where we were taking class photos in the hall, in the school hall, and we were going on stage. When I was taking my photo, it was my class turn. We were in positions to like take photos. I overheard his friend saying that I was fat and ugly, so I was like, "Are you sure you like?" I was kind of weird that like, "Are you sure that?" I was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Oh, are you sure that you?" I'm just like, "Oh, am I sure that this dude likes me, or he just wants me to go to prom with him because he thinks that I have a lower self-esteem than him or something?" And I was like, "Yeah." My mood was kind of ruined, I guess. But I also got scolded by a teacher, like a fussy teacher, fussy Christian lady, fussy teacher, and it's kind of annoying. It's kind of pissed me off. Yeah, I doubt everything he said was true, but after the prom, we barely talked. I think because it was like SPM and shit, and yeah, yeah, we barely talked, and I the last text I sent him was happy birthday, and he said okay, and we never talk again. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Another sign that give it away that he probably didn't like me is because like, remember I told you about the couple that asked us to go on the stage to dance together. Oh, that couple, they would always laugh at me like in the hall. I remember one time they were laughing in not laughing at me, okay, laughing at me like in the hallways. Like I was going to get something or something. They were laughing at me because I had a hair clip on my hair, and they were laughing at me. I don't know why they were laughing at me. It's just like, what the heck are you laughing at me? And the second time they laughed at me was I was doing my homework at the school canteen. So basically there were like three parts of the canteen. So the first, I would say it's a canteen, but there's like sitting places. There's sitting area B, sitting area A, sitting area B, and and sitting area C is like where you have to walk up to the stairs and like go to lah. Like that's sitting area C. So I was at sitting area C. It was like after school. I was at sitting area C. I was doing my homework, And then that couple, they will come there and sit down and they would just laugh at me, and I was like, what are you laughing at? I'm doing my homework. I was doing math or something, I forgot. Yeah, they will laugh at me, and yeah, like this happened like I think a few months before prom. That's probably universe telling me that like this guy ain't for you. Like you gotta like you gotta cancel. You gotta not go on the prom. Like or you go with your friends and shit. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this shit, yo. I was okay. Before we actually went to the prom, I think it was like 2 months before that, or like 1 month before that. I asked him like, do you still want to go to the prom with me? If you don't want to go to the prom with me, like tell me like last minute. I don't care. Like if you don't want to go, it doesn't matter. You can just go with somebody else. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I was like, yeah, it doesn't matter. No, like, yeah. This making fun thing like took place like months before like the prom. Something like that. Okay. Bye. See you again. I'll, um until I see you then I will tell you about my second story about another trauma which is related to my two ex friends, and yeah, like I'll tell you about it.